Okay, let's get back. Okay, I'm reading from Going Back to Civilian Life. Okay, this section is getting your insurance reinstated. Yeah. If you are getting your insurance, if you have let your insurance lapse and wish to reinstate it, it will be necessary to submit an application plus the necessary premium, and then it's got the parentheses, and interest as requested, and then it ends, together with evidence to the Veterans Administration that you are in satisfactory health. Remember to give the necessary identification information, such as full name, and then parentheses printed, semicolon, date and place of birth, semicolon, grade, comma, rank, comma, or rate. It's rate, not rank. Rate, comma, or rank, then semicolon. And serial, comma, service, comma, or file number. You can get detailed instruction and forms from the Veterans Administration. Under certain conditions, you may have to pass a physical examination before the insurance can be reinstated. This may be had free of charge at the Veteran Administration office. Okay. New one. Change of beneficiaries. Okay. You can change your beneficiary or benefactory at any time without their knowledge or consent by sending a notice in written, signed by you, to the Director of Insurance, Veterans Administration, Washington, 25 D.C. And then it has parentheses again. Whenever possible, such notice should be given to the Veterans Administration Insurance Form 336, Change of Beneficiaries, dash National Service Life Insurance, and then close parentheses. A beneficiary name must be within the following general classes: wife, husband, child or children, parent or brothers and sisters of the insured. Changes of beneficiaries cannot be made by will. Oh, in other words, you can't put it in your will. Okay, the next thing is private life insurance. If you have been paying private life insurance premium by allotment, arrangement for making premium payments direct should be made with your private life insurance company as soon as possible. What just walked in my head was I found an old picture of the rollings here. I mean, I'm going to keep it. It's just a pamphlet. It's back in the 50s, and I'm going to keep it. Anyway, for a little bit. Okay, let me get back to this. You may have arranged to have premiums on your private life insurance guaranteed by the government when you come into the service. If so, remember that payments must be brought up to date within with interest within 2 years after your separation from active service. Your insurance company or the Veterans Administration will answer any question. If your private insurance policies had any uh, disability benefits or double indemnity, oh, I hate this word, indemnity features which were discontinued while you were in the service, you may wish to place them in effect again. Request the private insurance company. Oh, sometimes I read faster than my eyes are slower than my mouth. Okay. Request the private life insurance company which issued your policy to re-establish these features. And then it goes to this. It says, in a nutshell, funny. Don't let your government insurance lapse. Pay premiums direct to the Collections Subdivision, Veterans Administration, Washington 25 DC. If it does lapse, get all or some of it reinstated if you possibly can. Be sure to keep the Veterans Administration Washington 25 DC advised of any changes of permanent address. If you have any problems, contact your nearest office of the Veterans Administration. A simple copy of the letter which you should use to send your premium payments to the Veterans Administration is shown on page 85. Check on all private life insurance policies. Okay, and then it goes into a blue page again, and it has what about a job? So that's the next topic. Ooh, nice pretty watercolor illustration. It's got a man handshaking an older man's hand at a desk, and a secretary woman. Looks like a secretary because she has a stenograph, and she's smiling, and the I guess the guy in the blue is the soldier, and it's just black and white and blue. That's all the illustrations in this are just black and white and blue. Most of the dividing pages is blue. Okay. And then there's a little bitty illustration of a guy thinking, and it says new job, old job, civil service job, thinking. And then this topic says getting a job. Your first interest after being separated from the active service will probably be to get a job. The government has made a number of arrangements to help you do this. A form, and then it has parentheses, see a helpful record, page 6, in parentheses, is made up for you to use in finding a job. I hadn't found that yet. I mean, there's a lot of papers in here that I have for Paul, but that's all. I hadn't found any of that because you probably just used it up already, and that got lost. Okay. Uh, on it will be important information about you which an employer would like to have. Use it. That's what it says. Um, I don't even use references on mine. Okay, let's get back. Do you want your old job back? The Selective Training and Service Act provides reemployment rights for veterans. To protect these rights, you must make applications of reemployment within 90 days after the date of your separation from active service or your release from hospital hospitalization. Hospitalization. If this hospitalization continues after separation of your active service and does not extend more than a year. And this is page 33. If you worked for a private employer, call him as soon as possible and tell him that you can report to work. In any case, for make application for your old job in writing to your former employer and keep a copy of your letter. Your employer is required to give you back your old job, and then parenthesis, or its equivalent, if he possibly can, at the same rate of pay, with other appropriate seniority and privileges provided you. And then it's got a dash. And I have a listing of them. It says number 1, are able to perform the duties of the job. Number 2, have completed your military or naval service satisfactory, and then parentheses, in the Army. This means separation from active service under honorable conditions. Number 3, apply within 90 days. And number 4, the job you left is not temporary. Oh, I had temporary jobs before. And it looks like a lot of stuff. And I don't think I can cram it into these few minutes. But I can get what I got. Moreover, the law says that he shall not discharge you without cause within 1 year of your reemployment. If you have difficulty, go to a member of your local draft board who can help you. If necessary, he can obtain the assistance of the United States Attorney to present the matter to Federal District Court. This service is without charge. If you were a federal civil service employee when you entered the service, you should apply for your old job to the chief of the personnel branch. Okay, I'm going to have to stop here for a second and reread this because I'm coming up on what the radio says, a hard break. And I'll start back reading that here in a minute. You are listening to Lore's blog. My name is Loretta Nash, and again, like I said, you're listening to Lore's blog, and be back in after the break. And I am reading Going Back to Civilian Life by the U.S. War Department U.S. War Department.